Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the KITZUR HILCHOS SHABBOS in the laws of Bishul, and today's we get into the world of Kli Sheini, the second vessel. We've been speaking about Kli Sheini, Kli Sheini ala Eish, a vessel that's everything is being cooked in on the fire, off the fire, pouring from the Kli Sheini. Now we have the Kli Sheini. Achar shekvar munach b'Kli Sheini. After the food is now in the second vessel, after you poured it out, so we call this now a Kli Sheini, a second vessel. All of the laws of the Kli Rishon no longer apply. Even if the food is still hot, it cannot cook things that go inside of there. Hatam shekal dinai shel Kli Sheini, who the reason that we are we're lenient over here by the Kli Sheini, mishum shekal nitztanei na'eichel tzas, that's because the food that's in there is already cooled off a bit, ayidei doifen ha'kli shemunach b'seichei, through the walls of the vessel that it's lying in. Remember, because that Kli was cold, and now you're pouring the hot food into there, so the walls of that Kli are not hot, and therefore they're cooling everything off. However, we understand that's only those things which are going to be impacted by the coldness that's in the walls of this vessel. That would be liquids and similar things. They touch all the walls of the Kli, and therefore the whole walls of the Kli are cooling everything down. Aval davar gush, but something that is more thick, something that like a piece of meat, tapuchi adama, or potatoes, or rice, or similar things, that af kashemunachim b'Kli Sheini, even though they are sitting in the Kli Sheini, the walls of that vessel cannot have any real impact or influence on them to cool them off. The only place that this cold vessel can cool things off is where the food itself is touching it. And that's only really one small part of that meat or the potato or the like. But the majority of that is not touching the sides of the Kli. And therefore, danim oisam kechli rishain, we judge them all like a Kli Rishain. Right, all of that davar gush, that hot food that's in there, that's thick and the like, we judge it like a Kli Rishon, like a first vessel. Avarak l'chumra, when it comes for l'chumra, we can be lenient, as we'll see, but we'll be machmer as well, that you should not put food that could cook there easily. Nevertheless, says the KITZUR, that if you have a davar gush, you have this thicker food product over here, where the heat is still within it, and it has a mashkim, has a liquid that's along with it, so like a meat stew or something like that. We could go in basa sheyeshi maroitev, like meat that has gravy, sheshakur b'seicha, and the meat is just like drowning inside the gravy over there. Noisnim loydin Kli Sheini, we give it the halachic status of a Kli Sheini. So if there's liquid, and the liquid obviously is touching the walls of the vessel, so then we can be lenient. But if you have this davar gush, which you have this thicker piece of food that has its own heat in it, like the potato, we learn over here that the potato just like never seems to lose the hotness. So therefore, even in the Kli Sheini, it's still going to have the halachic status of a Kli Rishon. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.